It's Tuesday, May 14th. Norm and Bob are hunting in Maine with Andrew from Marsh River Outfitters. There's a lot of turkeys in Maine, and if we keep working hard enough, I'm pretty sure we're going to knock some down. Stay tuned and see what happens. We managed to call him this Jake, but Bob decided to let him go. We were out driving around when we saw a Tom and a hen and a Jake in another field. Andrew got a hold of his friend, got permission to go into there. We walked in, set the decoys up, and Andrew started calling. The Tom was answering from a distance, so we decided to wait it out and see what happened. She's working our way. She's going basically right across the top of the field that way. Oh, deer just ran out. Well, that's not the way we wanted it to turn out. Andrew got us set up in here, called his friend. Got permission for us to sneak in here. Seen a Tom strutting. Knew he had a hen with him and it looked like a Jake. Called him in and I think I talked Bob into shooting through too much thick stuff. He rolled him. We went and looked, didn't find him. But it's happened to all of us. I don't know, when I'm looking through the screen now, I look where Bob was and where I think he was. Probably talked Bob into a pretty tough shot. I'll take this one on the chin. Probably a little too thick coming out of it. We were hitting good. Pretty bird. All you do is brush it off, try again. Get him? I couldn't see him.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, I couldn't see him. I'm like, I got him pointed that way. I can't see him though.
I'm like going out, my fuck, they're right there. Well, I sat down, I was blocked to the bank. I'm like, I hope you didn't forget back up and you backed up perfect.
I couldn't see him.
I know, I was worried they were gonna like stop short or they'd like come, they started to like come this way a little bit. I was like, fuck, sorry. So I was like, I'll just back up and maybe they'll come to the hen.
Andrew, we don't have to get up at 2 a.m. I mean, if
we just killed two.
Bob. I just couldn't see him. Like,
dude, it's a freaking monster too.
Oh, he's a monster.
Banded.
He's banded
dude.
and he's a monster.
It's a freaking stud.
Oh, he's banded and
that's like the biggest spurs we got all year and he's banded. $100 reward band.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
You got any dumber turkeys around you?
I didn't even know there was any banded ones in this town still.
That's awesome. That's crazy.
Look at this giant spurs.
I'm where they're trying to get Bob set up. Bob's like, oh, there's turkeys right there. I'm like, oh. I'm where they're just messing around trying to get set up where I can film and not be seen. That is crazy stud bird, Bobby.
Oh, that's an old bird. We don't get spurs like that very often.
That's crazy.
That was like last year I got a big one too.
That band is cool too.
That band is cool. So I don't even know what you do with that stuff. Just call it in, but it's fucking sweet though. Get off.
Zeros to heroes, 1250.
Literally 2 turkeys.
That's so crazy.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's a cool bird.
Just a look on your face when you saw it, you're like, oh, banded, and he's got you chunks. I'm where they're going to the Tom or Jake, I have no idea. And I know Bob. I'm sure you're happy, Bob.
You picked the right one, and the other two are definitely Jake.
Let Bob do a little rundown.
Dude, it's a freaking monster too.
Oh, he's a monster.
It's banded!
He's banded
dude.
and he's a monster.
It's a freaking stud.
Oh, he's banded and
that's like the biggest spurs we got all year and he's banded. $100 reward band. It's banded! Banded! It's banded!
Well, thanks to Andrew, we decided to go to another spot. He's like, maybe there'll be something here.
This one took 6 minutes.
Yeah, this one took a little longer because we had to decide. I didn't even have time to set my camera up. Norm didn't have time to set his camera up. I was actually on my knees And Jared said, or Andrew said, they're coming. And I'm like, I don't even know where they're at.
I could tell by your face when you kept looking around. I'm like, oh, they're coming. They're like right here somewhere. I just can't see them.
So Andrew decided to back out a little bit because the only shot I had was in front of him, so he backed out about 20 yards, and they walked right up and stopped. This one stuck his head straight up, and I decided to shoot, and it dropped, and it's banded, which I've never shot before.
Big spurs.
Huge spurs. Last year they allowed me to shoot a big one. It wasn't banded, but the spurs were bigger than last year too. So, man, what a beautiful turkey. Man, am I blessed.
They don't get a lot better than that.
Yeah, they're nice looking
Thank you
bird.
very much for all your expertise in this matter. We've been
Better be lucky than good.
we struggled all this morning because we
We're
saw-
on them.
We were on the times. They just wouldn't come in, and I had the privilege of missing one this morning, late morning. But
We got good footage of that one.
we have 2 footage of that one, and so this one I didn't miss,
Oh,
and it didn't go anywhere.
swatted them.
Wow, man, you're a hell of a guide.
Well, we would try to call them in. So that was my plan, but it wasn't really a good spot to put the cameras up. So we snuck just a little bit further, and they saw me, Garrett, and the decoy, and
It's
Yeah,
all
I think
over.
we were gonna be screwed there though.
yeah, we wouldn't. It would have been hard to
You know,
see down
like
there.
this spot to hunt out of was good. Just
Yeah.
filming's terrible.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
You know, it's just
yeah, because he had no idea we were there.
yeah.
no. There's that berm there that I was behind. So that's why I got to raise way up, trying to get up over.
All
it.
I had was a headshot.
Yeah.
That's all I had.
That's all you needed.
But,
Luckily,
yeah.
the grass is actually getting tall because I could hide in the grass.
I see you digging that hen out. I'm like, oh boy, it's on. I don't know what's happening right now, but we're going
Man.
for it. We're going for it.
Wow,
It's a good one.
what a beautiful bird.
It's a beautiful.
Cool white feather there.
I
Yeah,
know.
right down the middle.
Yep.
Man, that's why we go.
Wow.